Hey guys, it's Lexy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another motivational cleaning video. We're going to be getting my house put back together today. I also share a recipe. I actually filmed that recipe before filming these scenes, but wanted to go ahead and include the recipe at the very end. We're going to be starting with the cleaning. So here I am just cleaning all the dishes from the meal that we made earlier. Made a delicious lunch, so make sure you stay tuned to the end for that recipe. But I'm just adding all of the dirty dishes in the dishwasher that can go in there. We're also going to be hand washing some dishes as well. Now that we have that silicone mat wash, now we can go ahead and hand wash any little dishes that we have. I usually pop that silicone mat in the dishwasher. Like, it gets so clean in the dishwasher. I just completely forgot, so we hand washed it. And something that I love doing in the morning just to kind of make the day go by a lot easier is unloading that dishwasher first thing in the morning. So that way I can just add any dishes that we accumulate throughout the day in the dishwasher and keep the sink nice and empty. And then I love this cutting board. I got it from HOMEGOODS recently. I shared it with you guys in a HOMEGOODS haul, and it is my favorite. And I highly recommend getting a nice cutting board that you don't mind like keeping out on your countertop. It's just so nice when I go to chop up anything. It's like I already have a cutting board out, and it looks so beautiful like left out on the counter. Now we're just gonna go ahead and clean out the sink. You guys saw me replace my sponge earlier in the video, so I have a new sponge, and before I toss out the old one, I just wanna go ahead and give this sink a deep clean. So I'm just using some Dawn Power Wash. By the way, I don't know if you guys caught that, but in my white spray bottle, I fill it up with Dawn Power Wash. You guys always ask me what's in that spray bottle, so that's what's in it. I just love the way the white bottle looks over the blue bottle. But anyway, I just sprayed a little bit of that in the sink with some Barkeeper's Friend and just scrub out the sink and clean it. And then I also like to follow it up with a disinfectant, so that way I'm not only cleaning the sink, I'm disinfecting it as well. So you will see me spray some disinfecting spray in the sink, and I'll let it sit before I rinse it away. While I'm wiping down the counters and already here, I just took the time to go ahead and fill up my olive oil. So I actually have a cleaning day in the kitchen where I do deep cleaning, like I do everything. And I used to reserve that day to not only deep clean the kitchen, but like refill like my salt and pepper grinders or any seasonings that are kind of low and olive oil and things like that. But deep cleaning the kitchen is already a long task in itself. So now I just like to refill things as they start to get empty and not just reserve it for like one day out of the week. So that's why I went ahead and took care of it, and just wanted to remind you, if you see that your salt and pepper grinders are low or olive oil, just go ahead and take care of it. have a few more surfaces to wipe down, and then we are going to be moving on to another space in my home. But I just love to wipe everything down so that way the kitchen is ready for the next meal I'm getting ready to make. I used to only wipe down the top of the stove top once a day, usually at the end of the day, my after dark cleaning routine. But I just find when I start cooking in a nice and clean kitchen, it's just quite the experience. It makes cooking so much more enjoyable when you're not trying to cook and clean at the same time. So I just like to take the time and wipe down the surfaces after every time I cook, if there's crumbs at least. Every time I cook, so that way when I go and make the next meal, I just can focus on the recipe. I have never been a good person that can multitask at the same time. When I'm cooking, I like to just cook. So that's why it's just so important to get the dishes put away, get everything nice and clean. So when I go to make dinner tonight, it'll just be nice and easy and I don't have to worry about doing any cleaning or putting things away. Guys know I love lighting a candle when I'm cleaning. There's just nothing like being done with your cleaning task and then you have a nice smelling home. You have a clean home and also a nice smelling home. That is the best. We went ahead and filled up my Stanley because I'm constantly stopping drinking it. And if you guys have been thinking about getting a Stanley cup, just get it by now. I got mine last year and it has been the best purchase. I drink so much water. That green cup on the coffee table, that's actually my husband's. Mine's is pink. And I'm thinking about getting another color because it literally goes everywhere with me and I just drink so much water with it. So I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. But now we're in the living room and there's not much to do here. I had already did all of the deep cleaning for the week in the house. It's really just getting things back in order. We love laying out on the couch, being nice and comfy, watching movies. So it gets messy pretty fast. So I'm just fluffing up the pillows and making it look nice and new again. And these are the placemats that I shared with you all in my HOMEGOODS video. I love the way it looks on my table. I think it looks so good. I do want to add some napkins, and then obviously the glasses and everything I will add whenever we do dinner. And we've been doing weekly dinners at our house with family, and it's been so fun and so nice. Just a great way to just spend time with family. So I love setting that up for those reasons. And also it just looks really nice just to look at throughout the week. But But now that we have all the surfaces wiped down, I'm gonna go ahead and mop and vacuum the floor. So I'm using my 2-in-1 mop. I just added some water, the cleaning solution, and then the rest is a breeze. You guys could not believe how this water looks when I'm done. I always say that. I spared you the details, but the tank is always black by the time I'm done mopping. I don't know what this picks up because I'm doing it almost daily, but it just cleans the floors so well and dispenses the perfect amount of water where I don't have to worry about it damaging my LVP flooring. And I always love sharing like show and movie recommendations in my videos because it's always so hard to find like good shows and movies. But a show you guys need to check out, it is called The Chosen, and it just got released on Netflix, which is so exciting. I was watching it on the Angel Network, so when I saw it added on Netflix, I got so excited. If you have not seen The Chosen, it is seriously the best show I have ever watched in my life, you guys. It is that good. I just finished up season 3. I don't know if Netflix has all of the seasons, but I know Angel Network does, and it's free to download. That's how I watched it. But like I said, it's on Netflix now. So go check out The Chosen. And if you have already watched it, you'll have to let me know what you thought of the show. Like I said, it is definitely one of my favorite shows ever. Now that the house is refreshed and clean again, now I want to share with you guys a recipe that I have been loving to have. We have salmon usually at least once a week, sometimes more. I love salmon. This is the sockeye salmon, and it's just a very simple recipe, and I did it with vegetables. So we have some carrots that we're going to be roasting. So the first thing I want to do is peel them. I went ahead and washed them. We're going to peel them and chop them, and then we're going to roast them in the oven for about 20 minutes. For the carrots, I just drizzled them with some olive oil, seasoned them up with salt and pepper, gave them a good toss. I popped them in the oven at 400 or 425, works great too, for about 20 minutes. And then I'm moving on to the cauliflower rice. So I did steam it. I wanted to share with you guys the bag. I got this one from Aldi, but you can really buy it from any grocery store. I personally love to steam the cauliflower rice first, drain it, remove any of that liquid, and then bake it. I find this way it gets as close to the same consistency as rice as you possibly can get. So this is my favorite way to do it. So I'm just seasoning it up with salt and pepper, and then we're just going to pop it in the oven with those carrots. It only takes about 15 minutes, and it dries it out completely and just gets it nice and crispy, and it's just so good. You guys have to try it. And then for the salmon, I just drizzled it with some olive oil and I'm seasoning it up with some garlic salt. I did quite a bit of garlic salt. I did some chicken seasoning as well, which by the way, tastes amazing on seafood. And then I also did some black pepper, squeezed some lemon juice, added some lemon slices, popped it in the air fryer, and oh my gosh, so simple, but so good. And then I always love to have a green with my meals, so I wanted to go ahead and add some zucchini with the salmon. That's why I love these little silicone bowls. It keeps things separated in the air fryer, and I also find that the food cooks so much better in these silicone molds. You have to get some if you use your air fryer a lot. So now we're just gonna bake this in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that is seriously it. Such a quick and easy dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will be seeing you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye.